Okay.
Shooter, are you ready? Stand by.
Welcome back, shooters. Today I've got my frame stripped down, and what I want to do today is I have the plunger tube, and I want to fit it and stake it here using a specialized tool that will accomplish basically the staking for that plunger tube. I'm going to do that today. Essentially how this works is you put that on top so that you don't crush the plunger tube. You fit this in place, and then you stake it. You push, you screw it, you tighten down until it stakes the plunger tube. So that's what I'm going to do today. And hopefully I don't screw anything up, but I'll let you guys follow along. I'm going to go ahead and show you this. It's a really tight fit in here. This is how it pushes up against the frame, but it's really fits in that groove really well. Kind of annoying actually if you don't get it in the right spot, but just wanted to show that. I'm going to go ahead and get it in place and show you what's next. Alright guys, I've got the jig in place. As you can see, it's got a place for the screw to go down into one of these grooves, and then on the other side you've got a pointy end to the jig that's sitting inside of the on the other side of the plunger tube to basically expand it so it will not come off the frame. So basically it appears you need a 9/16 to tighten it, and let's go ahead and do that now. See if we can go ahead and start staking one side of this plunger tube here. Alright, since it's kind of awkward to hold, I'm going to get it in the vise here. Hoping that's all it took. It's a good squeeze, but it kept moving, so I couldn't really get a good feel. Let's see. I did. Yeah, it really expanded. If you can see that, it really expanded that end right here, and I think that's all I really needed. Let me see if I can knock this off real quick. Yeah. That pretty much did it. It was just a really good, I had to get it in position and just really crank it down one good time to really flare out, to flare it right there. So you can see one that's been fit and then one that has not been staked yet. And then so I'm going to put that back on and do the same thing over here. That already feels pretty good. I mean, just being staked with the front side up front, that already feels pretty good. So I'm thinking we'll have good success with this staking tool, the staking jig. So be right back. All right, here we go. I'm applying pressure on this side, and the second time it's not as important because it's already staked, but the last time I wanted to make sure that it was pushing in and staying flush with the jig. I did have to adjust the jig a little bit to get it to, you can still see the frame's moving a little bit, but I can just hold it in place. And hold on one second, I'll show you what I'm doing on this side. You can see the whole setup here. You know, the point is pushing on the that pin, and I'm just cranking this down, just tightening this up. So let's see if I can position the camera here. There we go. You can see I'm holding the frame. That's annoying, but that's my own fault. So give it a good squeeze. Maybe don't want to overdo it. And we'll see how that looks like. Again, pretty happy with that, how it's staked in there now. This comes off. Plunger tube, not going anywhere. Sorry, I give it in the center of the frame. That is pretty good. I can pull on this, push on it. It's not moving. So, really happy with this little jig. I bought it used off one of the 1911 builders groups. Full price. It's a little pricey, but man, that's that sure made it easy. So maybe it's all worth it, and I can resell it off to somebody who needs it next. But that's these are pretty flush fit on the inside. I'm not feeling anything extend into the channel here. But yeah, I'm happy with that. If it ever comes off, I have the thing I can reattach it to. So maybe it's worth it. But that's all I'm doing today, is just attaching my plunger tube now to the side of the 1911. And when I fit my grip safety, I'll now have a spot for that detent. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching.